Jen, your Pudgy Picker, here at my desk in my office doing some work. Sun is going down already and it's not even 5 o'clock. The sun was out. I had a few things to do and then I thought, I'll just put my shoes on and I'll go take Tater for a walk. And then as soon as I was getting ready, it just started to look so gloomy. Yesterday, the fog was so thick, it just wasn't even funny. So I went to the bins. I tried to do a little bit of footage. I did some footage and then it somehow got corrupted. So I was like, ooh. So I'm gonna restart my phone. I will try next time I go, but I at least wanted to show you what I found. So I believe I spent, have my receipt right here. I spent $1.50 on glassware. Things that could break. I had 3 items, so I'll show you those probably first. And then the rest was like $29, so about $30 and some change. I didn't do my hair today. I just moussed it. I don't know, you probably can't tell. I did cut it because it needed it. It was getting, my head was getting bigger and bigger, and we don't need that around here. So let me take off. I'll show you the first item that I actually found 10 of. This item, of course, is out of season, and it will be ready for next year, or should I say later this year. They had a tag on them originally from Old Time Pottery, and then they had them marked with their tag for $1.91. So these were all tagged, so I'm probably, sadly, going to have to cut that tag off and re-tag these. But it's this little gold tinsel tree. Isn't it cute? So I took the time and kind of fluffed this one so it looks nice. And it has this little metal stand that's kind of loose. I'm going to see if Mr. Pudgy Picker can put the pliers on there and just clamp the top of that closed. Because I kept trying to stand it up straight and it kept falling over. And I'm like, what is going on? So yeah, these are really light. It's got a metal bottom. But 10 of them, if I sell them for $5 a piece, that's $50. So isn't that adorable though? Look at it in the light. It's just so pretty. So that should do well. When I store these, and I'm going to show you, and this is how most of them are, is you just fold all of the branches up like that. Okay? And then you can store them like that, and then when it's time, you can just pull all the branches down. So not too bad. I was very happy. When I first got there, there was a couple bins that had some of them, and nobody was picking them up, so I started grabbing them. And then the next batch that came out had the rest of them. It's funny. Sometimes you find, a whole bunch of just one or a little bit of this, or, I wonder why that's in there by itself. And then you get something where there's just handfuls and handfuls or tons. So, and that's what I like to grab. It's so funny. The people at the Goodwill bins, for the most part, are really nice folks. So if somebody's digging around and they're looking for something and they see you across the aisle and you're digging around, like if you're standing next to them or on the other side of the bin, and then they find something that you're digging out, they'll give it to you. And, you stand there handing it back and forth. In fact, they had one of the bin things came out, moved this suitcase, and underneath it was a ton of dream catchers, like probably 30 of them in a couple different colors, and the lady was scraping them up, and so I went over and I was moving them, so I just put them in my hand like this, and then I went here, and she looked at me surprised. I said, well, I see you're grabbing them. She's like, oh, wow, thanks. So, it's nice. It's a nice helping out somebody, as long as they don't run you over. I tell you, the ones when I would go down to Akron and Canton, you will lose your life. It's craziness down there. People have no issue with pushing you out of the way or anything. I don't know. And it's always busier down there. I don't know if this one up here hasn't necessarily completely caught on, or a lot of people don't know about it or haven't been. So hopefully, for me as a buyer, I'm happy if there's less people there and less competition, but that's not helping them either. And I tell you, this place is clockwork. The way that they change out the tables is they're in rows of probably 5 or 6. So they'll go, and one will be like clothes, and then the other one is, hardware, or hard goods as I call them. So they'll usually do 2 rows at a time. So that's like 10 to 12 bins at a time. They take out and then bring out new. And the lady, in fact, when I was checking out, she said, hang on a second, and was looking at her watch. And then she announced, can everybody come to the front of the store for the bins being changed? So it was nice because I could tell she was the one announcing and she was watching her clock. So it was like every 20 to 25 minutes, man. So when you first get there, it's so funny. And every time I go, you don't know which bins were done last or which direction they're going. So you just go and you start looking and you start looking. And every time I get to that last row of hard goods, they're like, change the tables. And those are the ones they change. So maybe next time I go in, I'll go, I think I should start here. Nope, start over there. I don't know. We'll see. So I got a bunch of little stuff, but I wanted to show you those big trees. The 3 glass items I got. One, I am not going to read out loud what it says on the mug. You're going to have to stop and look at your computer or your phone and see what it says. I thought it was hilarious because, there are days when you have this feeling. Well, let me just show you that one first so you're not like, what is it? What is it? You have my attention. So it's this clear coffee mug, and it's going to be backwards because I have forward-facing camera. But it basically says, so effing over it. I get it. I totally get it. So funny enough, that will probably go in my booth. It almost looks like there's a little crack there. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it downstairs on my shipping desk with my pens in it. So I got that item. I also got this glass owl. I've bought and sold these before. This is from something land. So this is probably a Joann Fabrics item. Well, he's cute. Very neutral colors. Has an original price tag on here, which we know nothing goes for the original price there. As soon as they put it on the floor, it's 30% off. But that's a rant for another day. I want to start doing rants since you guys like them so much. Leave a comment down below. Do you want me to do rants occasionally? Like maybe once or twice a month? I could do it. Okay, so there's those. And then I also got this adorable little silver squirrel with his gold nut. Isn't he cute? I just thought he's adorable. He is like ceramic. I think he was also from Joann Fabrics. The tag had like come undone and skewered, so it was hanging off the side, so I had to take that off. But look at him. My daughter a couple years ago got me a metal one that he's sitting up like this, and I have that on our on my chest of drawers in my room. Okay, so those were the glassware. So everything else is just weigh and pay. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm doing this in an organized fashion. It's funny, you really, when you're buying to resell, you kind of have to think ahead, and you kind of have to buy when things aren't in season and store it away until that season rolls around. And as much as people think, oh, that's a lot of storage or this and that, then you have items. It's marked. It's ready to go. As soon as that time of year rolls around, you just pull the box out, price it, out it goes. Also, you can find things much cheaper, of course, when they're out of season. Even the thrift stores will do 75 or 80% off at the end of the season to get rid of all that stuff. So, perfect opportunity. Funny, some of this stuff is marked with their price tag, like it had been in a store, and then a certain amount of this isn't. So it's just, I don't know if it was donated and they just automatically took it to the store. But this is a little sign that says, hello, fall. So I thought that was cute. It's all wood. Got a little place to hang it, or it's got a thick enough bottom it could just sit there. I got to start finding a place to put all this stuff. Let's see. Over the years, I kind of sort of see and find different wrapping paper that's old and absolutely adorable. So I kind of picked this up because it's super light. Somebody will want it. It's a little wrinkly, but I'll have to decide what I want to do with that. I got this brand new Snoopy to-do list. It says now and later, and then it says notes on the bottom, and it's got some nice big magnets, so I don't know, I could put that on my fridge. I saw this and thought it was adorable. I know you can get these at the dollar store. They had him for $2.91. So, and I got him for pretty cheap because he is light. It's just a little sunflower. I don't know, this room is in an odd place where I probably wouldn't even get much sunlight. I'll have to put him in my kitchen. There, so that's what it looks like. Ooh, isn't he cute? That's adorable. I know my daughter had a couple and she Velcroed them onto her dashboard. So when you get in her car, everything's dancing and moving. She's so funny. Okay, what else? Found some treat bags. I can use these for putting some items in to resell. Found these paper flowers. We got like a minty green and then a yellow, brand new. Some of this stuff I could just use in my grab bags. I have seasonal ones, so I have Christmas ones, and then I have men's and I have women's. So I try to put some vintage and a little bit of this and that. I usually put about 8 items, depending on what the items are, in each bag, and then sell those for $6, and they do really well. Who would have thunk? Another nice thing about the bins is you can open things, you can take something out of them if you want, or you could buy the whole thing. It's kind of nice. If you've never been to the bins and then you do that, like if you see a lamp and the shade's kind of beat up, but the lamp looks okay and you want the little thing on the top, I know, I take it off. Go ahead, judge me. I got a bag of, what do you call them, Scrabble letters. So I'm probably I've been thinking about maybe gathering up some stuff when I find it that is like little scraps of ribbon and maybe those stickers and different kinds of paper, either old or new, and make some little grab bags, because I know a lot of people are doing the junk journaling now. There is glitter on my desk. I hate glitter. So yeah, I mean, people are doing that. You know, I've seen some people in our antique booth talk on Facebook, come and join us, that have been doing that, where they just put a little bit of this, that, and the other and put it in a bag like those, like the goodie bags, and then they put like $3 on it. So I'll see, you know, if I come across enough stuff that I'm like, yeah, I could probably do that. Let's see. I thought that these were Post-it notes, but they are not. It is it's a little plastic magnet, and it's got the dry erase on it. Isn't that funny? Note to self. So there's that. I got this little pad of paper that's shaped like a heart. You know me, I can never get enough scrap paper. I'm constantly using it. This was in a little package, and I took it out because the package was destroyed. But I'm going to have to wrap this up, otherwise it's going to get broke. But it's a little ceramic, a little girl and a boy with the snowman. But you can see where it's got extra stuff here that if it would have just fell out of that, it would have gotten completely just beaten up. Because anything that falls out of its box is it just tumbles in the bottom of those bins with people digging through them. I found a couple of these, and somebody across the way said, "Oh, do you want these two also?" And I was like, yes. I got some pans. Aren't they cute? So it looks like this funny looking little, I don't know, this one kind of looks like a flamingo, or I don't know, it could be, I have them in different colors. So I have the pink, it's a pen, and it's a little suction cup so you can just stick them somewhere. I got a green one. I don't know. I guess he could be an ostrich. Oh, I love the purple one. But do I really need this? No, I don't. I really don't. And a gold one. Very cute. So I thought those were adorable. So again, super light, super cheap. What else? I did find several bottle brushes. I think that's where all the glitter is coming from. Oh, hate glitter. So I got these two. That one's a little bent. So I got this one. I got pink and gold. And then there was several of these that have the little clip on it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think I had 4 or 5 of them laying around here. So that's those. They had a little bag of some Halloween stuff, and I thought one was weird, the other one was kind of cool. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna want to see these. Is it 8? We have 8 eyeballs that are squishy. Ugh. So these will probably go in my guy bags, you know, men like gross stuff. Don't you guys like gross stuff? So yeah, all those, I thought those were cute. And then also in that bag, I think they had some pencils that had like a Hollywood, like a Halloween theme. And then they had these. I had 1, 2, 3. What did I tell you? You know, you always find either a ton or one. Let's see. I know I have one that was open. So I got 1, 2, 3. So I got 4 of them. And this is the one that was open. Isn't he adorable? I am so easily amused. I mean, my mother was like this. You know what? These are probably glow in the dark, too. But my mother she liked little cutesy weird stuff like this, you know? She would just think it was the cutest thing. And that's why my kids, when they were small, they would love to buy her stuff because it was stuff they liked, you know? The tube that when you would tilt it, it would go to one end and then you keep doing it. My mother had one for years, and everybody was ready to take that thing and whip it out the window. But it just made her laugh. She thought it was funny. So, you know, sometimes you gotta remain a little childlike and enjoy the simple things, you know. I got these 2 little wooden deer, and then there was 2 little wooden trees. I think those were in a box with the bottle brushes, because when I pulled them out, there was a whole bunch of like raffia meant to look like, you know, well, it was plastic, but it was meant to look like grass. So I've been finding that all over since I brought this stuff in. Oh my gosh, this glitter is making me crazy. Okay, so I got some American flag toothpicks. I got a Play to Win officially merchandise, Disney and the Major League Baseball. Looks like it was originally $6. This will just go in one of my grab bags. The most adorable little scooper you've ever seen in your entire life. And I think it's one of those ones. Oh, when you move the wheels, look at that. Did you see what it did? It's not going to do it now. It lit up. I swear it lit up. Yeah. When you're pushing it, this top lights up. Well, isn't that adorable? So I thought that was cute. That'll go in a guy's grab bag. Got a couple little change purses. They're adorable. This one still has the tag on it from I have no idea where. And it looks like a little pineapple. So, and it's a keychain too. So again, grab bag items. My grab bags have been doing so well. It's nice to go somewhere where I can get a whole bunch of stuff to put in these. Some of it's vintage and a lot of it's really cool, and make $6 off of it. So, I mean, I think if I wasn't doing that, I would be more disappointed about not finding enough at the bins, but I'm having fun with this. I did buy a whole bunch of cookie cutters. Some of these, a couple different seasons. There's a few that are plastic, but a lot of them are metal, and they still have the tag on them. So let's look at the plastic ones first. I have a bear of some sort. I got a bunny. This must have been the holiday one. And then we have I guess a snowman with a hat. And then the rest of these are all metal. So I got a heart. Actually, I have 2. No, it's pink. I have a kitty. And I have it looks like a Santa with his hat. Some of these, I know there's a Facebook group that people put the weird shaped ones and people guess what it is. There's a Facebook group for anything. We got a doggy. We have a little sock. Oops, I have an avalanche. And I guess that's an angel or a fairy and a tree. So those will go, I don't know. The metal ones I might sell individually. The plastic ones, I'll put them in with the holiday grab bag. We also have a little soft tree. Isn't that cute? It's all sparkly. Oh, I hope you guys aren't getting bored. And then we have an entire family of cookie cutters that are stainless steel. They're yellow, and yes, they are gingerbread men. Not the gumdrop buttons. Okay, I love that movie. I haven't watched that movie in a while. I should. Oh, found another squishy eyeball. They're going to be everywhere now. I got a glass doorknob. This one. Some wooden dice. They had another little box of these. And these are just like tape. You know, most of the tape that you get for doing your scrapbooking and stuff, it's paper, but these appear to be maybe plastic. I'll put these in my grab bags, but they're on their own little, how many are here? Goodness, 4, 5, 6, 7. So see, they're different designs, so just grab those. This is cute, and this is definitely going to go into one of the guy grab bags because it reminded me of one my dad or my grandfather had. And it's this little protector with, it's probably leather, I would imagine. It feels like it is. And then we have a little, very dirty magnifying glass. So I'll clean that up, but that's a vintagey item. I try and put at least one vintage item in, you know, each container, or a nicer item. This is, oh, these are gift card envelopes. I don't know, you're in there, you're just grabbing stuff, but that, again, that'll go in a grab bag. This one will go in a ladies grab bag. It's a National Law Enforcement Memorial Fund, and it is a coaster of a Boyd. My mother used to say it's a Boyd. Everybody here is, well, not everybody here, but everybody in Ohio mostly is very Ohio State, you know. So I found a little snowman with an Ohio State snowman. Isn't he cute? I don't see an original price on here, but that'll go in my guy. Well, I just put, I don't know, I don't have guy Christmas items. I just put the Christmas stuff. Speaking of that, I got a little piece of candy. And I got a bunch of bugs. I got one with wings. I have an ant. I have a grasshopper. And I have another grasshopper. And then I have a spider and a scorpion. I used to buy the little bag of either bugs, or they had the snakes. I would get them at the dollar store, wash them real good. Probably wasn't a good idea to do this, but I didn't know any better. And if I ever did cupcakes for my kids' school, I would, you know, frost the cupcake and then just slap a toy on there. And I was, you know, then they got something to play with after they eat the cupcake. And then I got 2 dinosaurs, 2 little baby ones. So those will go, you guessed it, in the grab bags. Let's see. This is funny because when I saw this, I was like, I'm buying that. There was a lady that came into our mall and was like, do you guys have any vintage Tupperware? And of course we have over 100 vendors, like 130, I think I just heard our owner say. But anyway, that's a lot of people. And this lady, you know, and it's kind of like, well, everybody has their own space. So it's not like you go to the home good department or you go to the sheet department. You know, it's just mixed around. And she said specifically, she was looking for the hamburger press. So I saw one in a bag. If it would have been, you know, in the bottom of the bins, I don't know if I would have picked it up, honestly, because it probably would be majorly filthy. So I have no idea what the price is at, but I thought, well, people are still looking for it. This has got a decent amount here, too. So you got, let me see. So each of these, it's the container, but the bottom of it is the lid to the next one. So what you do is you put your thing down in there in your meat, and then you squish, 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 and then you take these out, and then you put the lid on to the next one, and then you keep doing that. So, not too bad. And then there's one on here that just has the lid to go on the very top. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I thought that was a pretty good amount. So I will have to do a little research, but this will definitely go into my booth. You know, it doesn't feel too bad either. I don't know, a lot of this color got really discolored back in the day. And also, they almost have like a sticky, like dust is stuck on it kind of texture, but this one feels like new. So yeah, look at that. So that will go into my booth, definitely. So Anywho, so the bugs. Oh, I missed another tape. Speaking of scary bugs, I think they sold these at like Joann Fabrics or something, but it's a big spider, so I'll save that. I'll probably just give this. This was brand new. It had 2 other packages, but I don't sell this stuff. But this is some little, crinkly stuff for the cat. Inky, if you have been with my channel a while, will know who Inky is. He is my daughter's cat. And he just turned 11 on the 31st of January. So it was Inky's birthday. So he's still a crusty old man. He's I don't know. He's mellowed out a little bit. He's never been a high strung. He's always been a good cat. Never climbed curtains or knocked stuff over or just walked up the wall. None of that stuff. So he was a very good boy. He didn't even jump. Once in a while, I would catch him on my counters or on my dining room table, which we never ate at the dining room table. We ate at the kitchen table. So, I mean, it was one of those, I'd fuss at him and he'd jump down. So, I mean, he was good about that. Susan Branch, I'm sure you've seen her art before. And there's 5 cards and 5 envelopes in here that says, "No day is so bad it cannot be fixed with a nap." Couldn't agree more. You will recognize this because I found one a couple times ago that I was there. And it is you ever do the pixie sticks or the pickup sticks, they used to call them? And where you have just like wooden skewers, they're all different colors. And then you kind of just throw them down and then you have to pick them up without moving any of the other ones. The arguments that would ensue in that game, not worth it. So this is in the box. The other one I got was sealed and I sold it. I did really well with it. But this one, the box it's got where it looks like something poked it and it's losing some of the, some of the color and everything. So it's not that great. It does have all the different pieces. You can see you got ladders and like a shovel, a mallet, a crutch, a ladder, a rake. So it has all those in there, but they have a little tool that has like a little hook on it and it's taped up. So there was an issue there. So I don't know. I may just sell the pieces parts or just, I don't know. We'll see. But I figured picking it up for what it was a good deal. I mean, it's so light anyway. It has a lot of the parts, so I'm sure they're mostly there. And I left an ore out. In. Ooh, I'm down to the last few stacks. So I've been telling my daughter I was going to make her a laundry bag for when you travel. I have one. I love it. I put all my dirty clothes in there, and as soon as I get home, I step up out of the garage and the basement stairs, and I just roll it down to the to the basement where my washer and dryer is. So I hadn't got a chance to make it yet. But I saw this DKNY, and this is about the size of the one I was going to make her. I think it's 18 by 24 with the drawstring on top. So, yeah, I think she'll be quite pleased with that. So, make sure it's funny, I'm always finding stuff for her. I'm one of those moms that still keeps buying her stuff. But I usually have, in my office, in the closet, I have on a hanger, I have like a grocery bag, and I just keep putting stuff in it. Golly, we're in almost a half an hour. So I just put stuff in it, and then every time she visits, I go and get the bag. Here, she's like, "You're always giving me stuff." I thought this was adorable. It is a little, very skinny snowman opening a box of stuff, and he's got little lights and stuff. I thought that was adorable. Again, grab bag item. This is a Brick Tech, not Legos, but it's still in the box, still taped, and it's in there. It's a little car with an astronaut, and then he's pulling some kind of satellite dish. I don't know. Maybe I'll give that to my daughter to work on. I got a couple more of these foam can cozies, just because they're a nice and quick thing to put into the guys' ones. I always find more girl stuff than guy stuff, so I'm always looking. I did say I got a few more little change purses. This one's all beaded, and it has the breast cancer thing on it, and then it unzips. I just checked this zipper. There we go. And it looked pretty clean inside, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up. It'd be nice if it had like a keychain. I do have the rings for the keychains. Maybe I'll throw one of those on. I found these pillowcases by Dimensions. They have the stamp on them for you to embroider. Still sealed, so I will sell those on eBay. I got this cute little wallet or change purse. It's got a zip place and then a place to put maybe your cards. That I found this. Look, this was brand new. The package was torn, so I think this is the brand from probably Joann's. It's a nicer, thicker one. It's got the poinsettias or poinsettias. Almost there, guys. And then I got two more items. This purse is maybe a teeny bit more beat up than I would buy if I was buying it at a thrift store, at a thrift store's full price. But it is a relic, no, fossil. It's a fossil bag, and it has, you know, these different little leather, what do you call it? Different leather, you know, the attachments, and then you got the adjustable strap. So it's a crossbody. And then in here, it's got a whole bunch of zippered, which I checked. These do really well. It's a good brand. They are very durable, but I will make sure to say this is not in perfect condition. But, you know, there's certain brands that you buy because you know, like the colors and stuff, I don't know, to me, and with the leather that's here, I mean, I think the more you use it, the more beat up it looks, the more good the gooder it looks. The gooder it looks. You know, but that's me. So I thought that was a good pickup. And the last item, and this is also sealed, which is nice. This is a baby Catan baby carrier. And this is not one that you wrap around you. It's meant to fit on you, and then you slide the baby in. Because if I had to wrap and carry my child or grandchild, they would just boop, fall right out of the bottom. It's me. So this one is a small. It has the sizing on there, so you know. So I thought, you know, that's always a nice pickup. I didn't even bother looking this up since I knew it was new and it's sealed. I thought, yeah, it's a good thing to find. I did find another viewer when I was there. I've seen her before. She's a sweet lady, probably in her, I don't know, I'm not going to guess how old you are. You're younger than me, but most of the world is younger than me. But her name is Teresa, and we talked for a few minutes. She saw me filming, so we talked, and she said, she talked about, you know, the possibility of, she used to have a YouTube channel, so yapped about that while we were digging around. And, yeah, it was nice. It's always nice to meet you guys. If you ever see me anywhere, I don't care where it is, unless I'm in the bathroom, in the stall. At least wait till I get out of the stall. I mean, say hi, say hey. You know, I love talking to people. If you don't want to stand there and talk to me, then you probably shouldn't talk to me. Because if you're like, hey, I watch your channel, and you start walking, I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. I keep following you. I forgot I had a few more items on this side. So let's look at those real quick. It's like a little mantle clock. Isn't that adorable? It's very heavy. It's like brass, and it's probably just got one of those button batteries. So I can get those at the dollar store. So I might change that out and put that in my stuff. A little choo-choo. And then I'm not going to go through all these, but you got all these little miniature ornaments. Even something like this would probably do really well with the little silver trees or gold trees. But they are teeny tiny, very small. Let me show you at least here, so you can at least see what they are. So that's pretty cute. So a whole handful of those. Maybe I'll put, you know, again, this is why I always need so many bags. So I'll put maybe 5 in a bag, and then just put those in the mystery bags. I also bought this clip, and while I was sitting here, I busted it because I manhandle everything I touch. Like, so yeah, that would have been adorable to go in somebody's fridge, but guess what? It's going in the trash now. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get my little lint roller, and I'm going to clean up this glitter. I hope I don't have a lot on me. Okay, so that is it. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate it. I really do, for you guys to sit through and listen to me yap. So If you have a Goodwill near you or a Goodwill outlet, have you been? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I have to be in the mood to go, because if you don't feel like digging, then just don't even bother going, you know? So also let me know what you thought of my finds. Which item were you surprised that I found, or which item would you have been like, I don't think I would have bought that. I love to hear that because I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Anywho, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you know anybody else out there that would love themselves some Pudgy Picker content, share it with them. I do appreciate it. See you guys next time, and until then, happy picking. Bye.